Hello, and welcome back to 2 Minutes on Books with Patrice. Excuse the sun, it is a sunny morning, but at least it's not raining and at least it's not cold. I'm here to talk about my 4 buddy reads that I had in the month of April. I had a very good reading month, and I dipped into some other things too, but I just really want to talk about my 4 buddy reads. So the first buddy read I had is this book, Suffering is Never for Nothing by Elisabeth Elliot. I read this with Rachel, and we both gave this a 5 stars. This is a Christian book. Elisabeth Elliot, what can I say? Many years ago, she spoke on suffering, and it was recorded. It was put on cassette tapes. And I know a lot of young people don't know what cassette tapes are, probably. I sure do. And so somebody listened to these cassette tapes and turned them into a book, and I'm glad they did. This was phenomenal. And if you're into Christian reading, I recommend this. Very good. The next buddy read I had was with Melinda. Her channel is called A Web of Stories, and this was our first buddy read. It's a great channel. If you're not subscribed, please do. I'll link it below. We read The 272 by Rachel Swarns, The Families Who Were Enslaved and Sold to Build the Catholic Church. I gave this 4.5 stars. The only reason I did not give, excuse me, at 5 stars is because there were some things that were said that were not elaborated on. And so maybe the author could not elaborate on due to how many words, or maybe she had to cut back, or maybe she just didn't know. But yeah, there were some things in this book that we would like to know more about that. Most of the things in this book I had never even heard of. So if you're into Black history period, slavery, even the Catholic Church, the Jesuits, and the selling of slaves to build the Catholic Church, this was predominantly, it talked about Maryland, Louisiana, New Orleans. So I highly recommend it. The next book that I've read was Night Flyer, Harriet Tubman and the Faith Dreams of a Free People by Tyra Miles. I read this with Lindsay that lives in Oregon. We read several books a year, and because she wanted to be in line with my Black Author Project, we settled on this, and we absolutely love this book. So I'm giving it 5 stars. I don't know about her. I think we have to do one more check-in, but I finished the book, and this is a 5-star read. This is my second Tyra Miles. I got to meet her at the National Book Festival last year, and so she signed my book, which was pretty cool. So yeah, I highly recommend this. It was definitely a different take on Harriet Tubman. And my last buddy read, I'm shaking my head because I'm like, when in the world is Peg and I going to do a check-in? I told her that we will probably end up reading this, take the whole year to read this book, because we are really slow with this book. But I have started the biography of Ralph Ellison, and I am really enjoying it. But, the read will continue. So I will also link Peg's channel below, the History Shelf. Anything history, you're into history, please watch her channel. It is wonderful. All right, well, that's it. I know I've gone past my time, excuse me, but I was really excited about all of these books, and if you're into the subject matter, please check them out. Thanks for watching.